How you guys doing? Awake? Raring to go? Encouraged? Awesome. Yeah, aren't you happy that you know how to say it with an Australian accent now? Can I hear a awesome?
Awesome.
Very good, thank you. Okay, well, I want to tell you about our next speaker, Doug Gould. We got to chat with him a little bit sitting here yesterday, but he travels the country teaching workshops and talking to both artists and churches about new technology, which, as you know, is very, very important in the music business. He is also CEO of worshipmd.com, which you need to check out. And he's here with us at Indie Ignite to cover music technology, audio toys for stage and studio.
Before Doug comes up, Rebecca is going to race and catch a flight back to Los Angeles, and we are so appreciative, Rebecca, for you hosting this conference.
My pleasure.
Can we all give her a...
Thank you. Thank you. It's really been my pleasure. It really has.
Thank you. You and Warren did a fantastic job, and I know you were busy, but you took the time, and independent artists love hearing from you, so thank you for all that you shared.
Well, it's my joy, and I've been so encouraged. I really have by being with you. So thank you for being just a wonderfully encouraging community. And Dave, thanks for your professionalism and your heart for ministry and heart to honor God in all the different ways that you do, and putting together just such a wonderful resource. Can we give Dave a hand? Seriously. Yeah, unsung hero. And I just want to say one very, very quick little thing that I've been challenged about even in the last week. And, you know, and all of us, when we're communicators, want to keep what we do fresh, and maybe this is a word that will resonate with you. But just very recently, I've come to appreciate being in ministry almost more than I ever have in my entire 17, 18 years of being in music or whatever it's been. I've also been able to see very closely just some mainstream artists that are Christians that are doing it in mainstream. And a lot of times when you're in Christian music, I've picked this up a lot, you kind of think that's the greener pasture somehow, that if you were just, you know, out there doing mainstream music, that's kind of somehow cooler. And I picked that up a lot with Christian artists. Like, we're kind of the little brother, you know, of mainstream music. And honestly, we have, I feel, the more fulfilling, the more delightful calling of talking about Jesus in music. We really do. I am more grateful today for the impact that I get to have on people's lives, because I'm talking about Jesus. I'm leaving something with them that is pure hope. It's pure love. It's what really counts on this planet. So don't see yourselves as doing something less. See what you're doing as such an honor in speaking and singing about Jesus. So just be encouraged in ministry, I suppose, is what I'm saying, because we have a high calling. And because like I said, I've been kind of very close to Christians that are in the mainstream arena, and you know what? They're getting applauded for making good music, but they're not getting feedback saying, thank you for being a part of changing my life. Thank you for sharing hope with me. They're not getting those kind of messages back. And we get that every day, and I know that you do too. So thank you for what you do. Continue to be encouraged in ministry and press on, because it's so worthwhile. So it's been a joy to be with you. It really has.
One more time for Rebecca.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Doug Gould a welcome.
We got that PowerPoint up, right? Hi, everybody. How you doing? So we're going to talk about some stuff that you can use as a songwriter, either in your studio or on the stage, or both. Some of the technology I'm going to show you today can be utilized in both. And this is just an example of some of the things that I do around the country. Teach workshops at worship conferences, festivals, and that's my information up there. So if you ever want to get a hold of me by phone or by email, that's the best way to do it. My cell phone's always with me. It's on 24/7. I don't answer it 24/7, but it's on 24/7. And visit my website if you like. You can do the next slide. So before we talk about any kind of technology, I just want to talk about the instrument Could be your voice, could be your guitar, could be your drums. If you don't have good intonation or pitch, get some vocal lessons. If your guitar is out of tune, everybody's going to know right off the bat, not going to be a good performance or a good recording. So put some new strings on that guitar, tune it up. Put some new heads on the drums, tune them up. I represent D'Addario. At lunchtime, there's a bunch of free guitar strings out there. Go and help yourself. Electric and acoustics. Pick holders, all kinds of cool stuff. Sign up for the giveaways, because I'm giving away a bunch of stuff today. Guitar tuners, microphones, headphones, earphones, software. If you don't sign up, you can't win. Make sure I can read your name. And I'll be announcing the winners at 5 o'clock at the booth just before dinner, okay? Next slide. PreSonus is an American company. It's been around since the 90s. It's run by a bunch of crazy and creative musicians from Louisiana who just want to make recording a lot more fun and a lot easier. They make mic pre's, compressor limiters, computer interfaces. They even make their own recording software now, which is, to me, the easiest digital audio workstation I've ever used. It's called Studio One. And you can get a free download of that if you already have a computer interface. They'll give you a full professional version for 30 days to try it out if you just go online and download it. It's amazing software, and they've utilized all this experience now in a new line of digital mixers called Studio Live. Why do you think they called it Studio Live? Because I can use it in the studio, and I can use it live. Next slide. This is the family of mixers, and the little one all the way to the right is the 1602, which is perfectly appropriate for small bands, songwriters doing coffee houses, things like that. Next slide. You can hit it until the end. Little bullets. What you get with the mixer is 3 complete software packages. You get Studio One Artist. Studio One Artist is a complete, full-on editing digital audio workstation. Comes complete with virtual instruments, tons of effects, loops, dynamics, compressor limiters. And even if you don't know anything about recording, most of the softwares are like this now. They have what's called a preset. So let's say you don't know how to EQ a kick drum. Well, go to a preset, look up kick drum. There might be 10 different kick drums in there, and it'll give you kick 1, kick 2, metal kick, funk kick, hip-hop kick, jazz kick. Pick one, start. Now you have a starting point. In about 10 minutes, by using presets, I can come up with a fairly decent mix, at least to start with.